What's good, YouTube? How are y'all doing? I'm back with another video. This video, I am going to discuss my 2K20 wish list. First on the list, right off the rip, no takeover. No way. No. I just don't even think it should be in the game. I just think it is literally a growing cancer in 2K. The reason I say that, okay, is because you have these sharpshooters, or I mentioned the sharpshooter badge, but that's just one of them. For example, you bring that up. You have to make 3 shots in order to get your takeover. I've shown it on one of my videos of how quickly I get my takeover in a game, and I just think it's stupid. Just because, I mean, that's partly the reason why I made a pure sharp, is because my pure sharpshooter, when it's going through patches, and in my other video too, is when that's the first time I've used my play sharp that whole time. You know what I mean? Because like I didn't even bother. I literally said to the people that I play with that my play sharp is literally the worst build that I've ever made in any 2K, just because of the fact that you have sharpshooting in your name, but you don't even have an 83 point. I mean, that's without boost. But yeah, I just think that there should be no takeover, just because of the fact that it's unrealistic, and that doesn't really happen. Making mid-range tired as shit. Anywho, second on the list is to bring up sharpshooters, and then I have to address stretch bigs. I just think that they're completely OP like that. Well, I mean, that's a wide open shot, but anywho, I just think that it's unrealistic, and if you try to relate this game to the NBA, because that's just the most logical argument you can have. I mean, how many stretch bigs are there in the NBA? One. I mean, KD, that's it. I mean, Kristaps is, I mean, I guess that type of player, but I mean, he's not even really on that level yet. Oh, and anywho, this gameplay, I start out real dry, like jump shooting. But the reason for I'm posting, because you're probably watching it like, why the hell would he even post this? The reason why I did is because we start turning things on towards the end, and we come back from, I think it was either 10-4. I'm not even sure if we score in this possession, but yeah, that's the reason. Is because we start clicking as a unit, and I just think it's nice as a gameplay just to show you guys that just because of my videos and I'm green bean and everything, well, I mean, not everything, but that, you know what I mean, I'm a human too. I brick shit, and my sharp sometimes is brick boy too. I mean, some of the shots that I'm taking is a little ignorant, but that's besides the point. But yeah, so 3 on the list. Bring back the park rivals. Reason I say this is because it gets people to want to play for something. You know what I mean? In the neighborhood, you're just grinding for the overall, but the park rivals adds another aspect of 2K that I just think it was nice in the other games. You know what I mean? Because when you're competing for the new court, you know what I mean? Everyone wants to play and go against each other and win that new court. Which brings me to my next point of taking out the friggin' neighborhood. I just don't think the neighborhood has been good for the 2K franchise, well, especially basketball, at all. I just think that there's people in there that shouldn't even be in there, you know what I mean? They're going to Foot Locker, they're going to get their hair cut, they're going to Swags or whatever. I just think if it was literally just to go there to play basketball and not to go to friggin' Foot Locker, I just think there would be more people playing basketball. Just because of the fact that I just think that it should be more people in there to play basketball. You know what I mean? Not to just sit around, look at the freaking Allen Iverson statue up front. I just think it should be to play basketball. So 4th on the list, I think that they should take out the overall rank type of deal, like where the race to 99 and all that stuff. I think they should bring back the rookie to legend grind. Back in I think that was 2K17. Yeah, I think that they should bring that back. The reason for that is because you shouldn't have to freaking put in months of work to freaking have your guy be the best that he could be. I think that it should be if that you put a decent amount of work. Yeah, I know you shouldn't just have to buy your way to 99, and then you should earn your rep, your park rep. That should go towards you start a rookie 1 and you end up a legend 5. That's how it should be. Fucking green bean. That was a big shot. Turned the game around. We came back 10-4, 10-13. I'm trying to switch back and forth post commentary and talk about my wish list. But next up is I think they should definitely keep the badge meter and all that stuff, and I think they should keep how far you are from each badge, just because I just think that's really nice. I mean, everyone, that's commonly agreed upon everyone, you know what I mean? But the next one, and the most probably important, and then I'll talk about this gameplay more, is in earlier 2Ks, like 2K17, like I mentioned, do you remember how like arcadey that game was? You know what I mean? Like it just seemed, you watch like some of the animations and some of the things in that game, and it just seemed like sort of an arcade game rather than an actual realistic basketball game. But what my point is that I think that if they're going for that type of style, that like sort of, wow, I cannot still believe that I made that shot, that was mint. Anywho, next on the list, I'm not even sure what number we're on, but next on the list, I think that they should put in more detail into passing. Like, you know what I mean? As I freaking drain that fadeaway jumper in the corner, like I said, that freaking sharpshooter should not be able to do that. I kind of got sidetracked, but sharpshooters should not be able to freaking fade in the corner like that. But because of the badges that you get and that sort of jazz, it sort of sets you up for doing that. You know what I mean? But yeah, back to what I was saying. I think they should have more controlling over passing, because I just think right off the rip, steps out of bounds, stupid ass. I just think that just having to control like a bounce pass or anything, I think basically what I'm saying is that I've had a lot of turnovers that if I just had more control over the friggin' passing, it wouldn't have been a turnover. For example, I think that if you tap A, it should be a lob or something. You hold it, it should be a bullet pass. You friggin' press RB or something and A, and then it should be a flashy pass, like something along those lines. And I think that it should have like more control of not only the type of pass, but where the pass is going. I've had turnovers where the circle has lit up under my teammate, meaning that I'm aiming towards him to pass, and it passes to someone across the freaking court, and it's a turnover. So there should definitely be more control over passing. That's what I'm getting at, because I've had a lot of turnovers in that sort of manner where if I just had more control, it wouldn't have been a turnover. Next on the list, we have been freaking saying this for a long time. 2K needs to fix the face scanning. I just think I like having the opportunity to have my own face like realistically in the game, but yet it freaking comes out poopy or it doesn't freaking work. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like they've been having the same half-ass shit in face scanning. No one's been really talking about that because, I mean, it's not really a big issue like gameplay-wise, but, I mean, it's just a small detail where it can make the game a whole lot better, in my opinion. Next, I think they should add different body types. Like, everyone's been saying this since forever. I just think that it should be in the game. I think it should be a given. I don't think we should be sitting here asking for it to be in the game. I think it should already be in the game. Whether that's you want to be lean, you want to be shredded, you want to be fat, it doesn't even matter. It should affect, obviously those body types should affect how you play the game. Like, no 350-pound man that's 5'7" should be running and have 99 speed and be faster than everyone else. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you should be able to customize your my player to your liking. However you want him, you got him. That's what I'm saying. Next thing, I think they should add like more detail into how you want your my player. You know what I mean? Not like how you want their body type. Well, that too, but I think that they should add more detail into that. Like if you want, you know, Kawhi hands, or if you want any of that type of jazz, I think it should be to your availability. Next comes along the hairstyles, you know what I mean? Different trends, different shit is popular every day, you know what I mean? And I just think that should be available to 2K, and they should be keeping up with those trends consistently. Next, I think that they should bring back the simple my player modes. You know what I mean? You remember back in the old days in 2K11, you could be Michael Jordan as a rookie and stuff. How cool was that freaking shit? You know what I mean? Like trying to accomplish the things that he does, and I think it was 2K14 when LeBron was the cover. They had the path to the greatness, and they had this is back to 2K11, but they had the MJ challenge mode, like the flu game and all that stuff. I think they should bring that back. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, basically, if you're playing alone in my park, this is just my park for an example. If you're playing alone, you don't have too many options. You're playing with randoms, I mean, for the most part, or my career. I'll get to that later. But I mean, you don't really have too many options to play by yourself, like those simple modes like they were. And I just think it was cool, obviously me being younger, you know what I mean, in 2K11, but it was cool to be able to be the rookie Michael Jordan coming into the NBA and just being able to play like him and being him. Anywho, that is my 2K20 wish list. Ronnie's probably watching this video and saying, whoa, we can't have this game too good or else we won't make money. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. Fucking green bean for the game. Yeah, this game is definitely better than the last game, but like I said about last game, I mean, it's just one of those things. We just clicked offensively, and it was just a sight to see at the end. Not towards the beginning, but towards the end. That's why I posted it. But yeah, that's about it for this video. If you guys have anything that you wanna be in 2K20, you know what I mean? Shit that you wanna do, shit that you wanna see in the game, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for fucking watching.